Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. Here are 7 ways to recession-proof your life. Are you worried about how a recession might affect you? You can put your fears to rest because there are many everyday habits the average person can implement to ease the sting of a recession, or even make it so its effects aren't felt at all. Number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, have an emergency fund. If you have plenty of cash lying around in a high interest Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation insured account, not only will your money retain its full value in times of market turmoil, it will also be extremely liquid, giving you easy access to funds if you lose your job or are forced to take a pay cut. Also, if you have your own cash, it won't be an issue if other sources of backup funds dry up, such as a home equity line of credit. And let me stress, have double the amount of an emergency fund. 1 in the bank and 2 in your mattress at home. And I don't mean mattress at home, I mean in a personal safe at home. Have enough cash on hand for 2 years to pay off all of your expenses for 2 whole years, both in a safe at home and in a bank account, savings account. Number 2, always live within your means. If you make it a habit to live within your means each and every day, you are less likely to go into consumer debt when gas or food prices go up, or more likely to adjust your spending in other areas to compensate. Debt begets more debt when you can't pay it off right away. If you think gas prices are high, wait until you're paying 29.99% annual percentage rates on them. To take this principle to the next level, if you have a spouse and are a 2-income family, see how close you can get to living off of only one spouse's income. In good times, this tactic will allow you to save incredible amounts of money. How quickly could you pay off your mortgage, or how much earlier could you retire if you had an extra $40,000 a year to save? In bad times, if one spouse gets laid off, you'll be okay because you'll already be used to living on one income. Your saving habits will stop temporarily, but your day-to-day spending can continue as normal. Number 3, have more than one source of income. I can't stress this enough. Even if you have a great full-time job, it's not a bad idea to have a source of extra income on the side. Whether it's some consulting work or selling collectible on eBay. With job security so non-existent these days, more jobs mean more job security. If you lose one, at least you still have the other one. You may not be making as much money as you were before, but every little bit helps. Number 4, have a long-term mindset with investments. So what if a drop in the market brings your investments down 15%? If you don't sell, you won't lose anything. The market is cyclical, and in the long run, you'll have plenty of opportunities to sell high. In fact, if you buy when the market's down, you might thank yourself later. That being said, as you near retirement age, you should make sure you have enough money in liquid, low-risk investments to retire on time and give the stock portion of your portfolio time to recover. Remember, you don't need all of your retirement money at 65, just a portion of it. The market might be tanking when you're 65, but it might be healed to Pamplona by the time you're 70. Number 5. Be honest about your risk tolerance. Yes, investing gurus say that people in certain age brackets should have their portfolios allocated in a certain way. But if you can't sleep at night when your investments are down 15% for the year, and the year isn't even over, you may need to change your asset allocation. Investments are supposed to provide you with a sense of financial security, not a sense of panic. But wait, don't sell anything while the market is down, or you'll set those paper losses in stone. When market conditions improve is the time to trade in some of your stocks for bonds, or trade in some of your risky small cap stocks for less volatile blue chip stocks. If you have extra cash available and want to adjust your asset allocation while the market is down, however, you may be able to profit from infusing money into temporary low-price stocks with long-term value. The biggest risk is that overestimating your risk tolerance will cause you to make poor investment decisions. Even if you're at an age where you're supposed to have 80% in stocks and 20% in bonds, you'll never see the returns that investment advisors intend if you sell when the market is down. The asset allocation suggestions are meant for people who can hang on for the ride. Number 6, diversify your investments. If you don't have all your money in one place, your paper losses should be mitigated, making it less difficult emotionally to ride out the dips in the market. If you own a home and have a savings account, you already got a good start. You have some money in real estate and some money in cash. In particular, try to build a portfolio of investment pairs that aren't strongly correlated, meaning that when one is up, the other is down, and vice versa, like stocks and bonds. Number 7, keep your credit score high. When credit markets tighten, if anyone is going to get approval for a mortgage, credit card, or other type of loan, it will be those with excellent credit. Things like paying your bills on time, keeping your oldest credit card open, and keeping your ratio of debt to available credit low will help you keep your credit score high. The best part of these habits is that they won't only serve you well during times of recession, they'll serve you well no matter what's going on in the market. But if you implement these financial strategies, a recession is likely to have a significant effect on your financial situation if you fail to do them. Do you have any recommendations? Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.